flip-flops of Amazon, but there's an issue with your order. You accidentally clicked on the green flip-flops when you wanted the orange flip-flops. No. I know, but you've got strange taste. We're not here to judge. The real question is, how do you learn to solve this problem just in time? Which means as it emerges, before it escalates into you getting something at your home that you gotta send back and you don't even have the orange flip-flops of your dreams yet. So to help you do that in the most scalable and efficient way, Amazon will need to ask itself something along the lines of, how might we meet our users' needs to learn just in time so that they can solve the problems smoothly and we can scale effectively? Because if they don't help their users, well, we'll just never buy from them again, will we? That's the truth of a highly competitive market where we compete for our users' focus and attention. And at this point you might be wondering, I thought this was an L&D event? What's it got to do with L&D? Well, everything. Our employees are our users. Users are people who engage with a product that gives them value and are also free not to. Employees engage with the product of work to get value from it, like a salary or other career anchors, and they are free not to. For example, they could quit, they could just not join your company, or worse, they could stay and stop paying attention. That means that the learning experiences we deliver need to meet our users' needs so that employees have a smooth experience that they get value from, and in return, they engage with the product of work and perform. And what the Amazon analogy taught us about this is that just-in-time learning is one of the most important needs that we need to meet. If we don't unblock what they need when they need it, our users will also grow increasingly frustrated, and one way or another they'll stop engaging. One way that products use just-in-time learning in their everyday could be using nudges when they launch a new feature. For example, you're in your favorite app and it goes, here's an arrow pointing to something new, and you just discover what extra value it adds to your life. You learn about it on the spot. Imagine if Canva or Amazon invited you to a 60-minute webinar on how to use, I don't know, whatever new feature they've just launched. That wouldn't quite cut it. And yet it's what we so easily default to in learning and development when we want our users to upskill and we invite them to a program. So I'll now share an example of in-product nudges applied to learning and the work experience. Let's talk about hiring interviews. We could host interview training sessions, but also we could embed the learning in the process itself, in the actual interview kits, so that those joining the sessions are prepared and those skipping it can also hire at the right standard for the right criteria. So you might want to design interview questions against company values, for instance, and add a range of follow-up questions to dig deeper in specific behaviors that are connected to that value, adding one line that's an example of what it could look like. One or two examples so we know what good looks like. And up top, adding how long you might want to take for introduction and per question, so that our users know the process as they use the process. But back to our Amazon story. I'll be quick, I promise. I'll just share a few ways that customer support and product helps learn just in time. So it could be giving users access to information from the past, like FAQ sections that are browsable or self-serve resource libraries. It could be giving them access to someone who can unblock them in the present with live chat and support lines. and shaping the future on the fly by leveraging AI bots that have answers that continuously improve. And translating this to our users, we might want to explore building searchable resource libraries like wikis, Notion, Confluence, you name it, adding FAQ sections that we can ongoingly iterate on. Live chat could be either an employee queries Slack channel, or it could be a manager forum with peer learning experiences about live challenges that we're experiencing on the fly. Or it could be leveraging AI bots to unblock employees across different types of challenges. Some examples are Harriet. I've got no relationship with them, they're a good tool. They're just like your Amazon customer chat, and it helps you plan for the future as you identify gaps in the answers you can already give. Or leadership coaching companions that gives live feedback based on your behaviors. And that's all for me. I hope that these tips will help you solve your user needs just in time, and that you'll ask yourself next time you're building a learning program or any sort of learning, are we meeting our employees' needs to learn just in time? Bye bye.